Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of April. Welcome, everyone. As I always say, please remember to check your rising and your moon sign because that will give you more information on the energies that are available to you throughout the month. But let's start, Scorpio, with this reading right here. Oh, of course, this is a general reading, so if you would like a private reading to focus on a more specific matter, you can contact me at pandorastarot@gmail.com. All the information is on the description box below this video. So let's start now with the reading. You have in the challenge position, Scorpio, the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a card that represents home. It represents, the Four Wands are the four pillars that we build so we can build our home, using that. On top of that is there are the pillars that will hold our home together. Okay, so this we see the image. It's the drawing of a wedding. Okay, so this card coming up in the position of the challenge, it means that your focus is going to be in your home, Scorpio. Whether you're building your home, you're renewing, you're trying to move, perhaps you're having some issues with the people living in your home, or you're trying to get married, actually prepare a wedding, or you're moving in with someone. Well, this is going to take up your month, Scorpio. In the center of the reading, you have the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords is not such a nice card because it represents a theft. Someone is taking what does not belong to them. This is a dishonest situation. Someone who is behaving, of course, in a horrible manner, and it's almost like a betrayal to you, because I believe this is someone you have actually trusted. And usually what happens with the swords is that it's not a theft of, let's say, money, because the source is the element of air, it's all the mental things. But because it's related to your home, it could be that it has a more three-dimensional type of form. Like what I'm getting here is that perhaps you're trying to renew your home and the contractors are not being honest, or you're dealing with people who are stealing from you, or people you're hiring to do your a wedding planner or something like that. You're dealing with someone who is dishonest, or perhaps there's someone in your home who is being dishonest with you. Okay, so you're dealing with someone who is taking what is not theirs, that is within your home, whether it lives with you or it's someone who you have hired. That's up to every single, it's particular to each and every one of you, but there's someone taking what does not belong to them. Okay, now here's the thing. You have next to it the Seven of Swords, but in reverse. So this comes up as two things. First and foremost, for those of you who are getting married, or you're planning to move, this dishonest behavior that you're going to find out will actually delay your plans of moving, or perhaps if you're getting married, of your honeymoon will be delayed. So be careful of who you're hiring. Really double check everyone. Okay. Another thing, but with a better outcome, a better light on it, is that this person won't be able to get away with it, because when we see it in the upright, this is the card of a travel. Okay, especially moving to a different land, moving across water, traveling across water, leaving turbulent waters behind to move to something more peaceful. But being in the reverse means that you won't be able to move, or it is delayed. And what I believe here with this card is that whoever has been stealing from you, it will be caught. Not only you will be able to find out, you will be able to prove it. Okay, and to say, you know what, you did this, this, and that. And if it actually requires the police or something like that, well, you will be able to do it because you will have proof. They will not get away with it. That's what the tarot is saying, and as a general thing. Now, here's the thing. I believe this theft is happening because you're dealing with so much things at once. You have in the position of the things you cannot change the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is a card of being overwhelmed, of carrying more than you can actually carry. Okay, so you need to be able to delegate, yes, but you need to be also at the same time very careful of who you're dealing with. Okay, because not everyone around you is as honest as you think they are, Scorpio. So and you know what, even if you're you need to be even more careful with this, because if you caught this person stealing from you or doing something that is not honest, you're gonna have to take on their chore. Okay, so it's even more things on your plate. So do the work previously, so you're not suffering it afterwards. In the position of the help you're going to receive, you have the Page of Swords. I see pages as messengers. Usually, the Page of Swords is particularly someone who is younger than you, perhaps a child, your son, your daughter, nephew. Perhaps it's even your partner if it's someone younger than you and belongs to the earth signs. So it could be Aquarius, could be Gemini, or could be a Libra. Could be that perhaps it's the son, your stepson. You know, if you're getting married to someone who has kids, well, this is the person that will tell you what is going on with this situation, because Swords people are very honest, and in particular this Page of Swords. This is someone who will bring a message, and this is someone who is facing the wind. You know, he's very honest. He has nothing to hide. So I think this is the person who will bring in the news that this is going on, but at the same time, it's the person who will allow you to not stay in the situation and wallow, because you have next to the Page of Swords, the Five of Cups in reverse. When we see it in the upright, this is a card that represents being stuck in your own pain, being stuck in your own grief, not being able to get out of this even depression. You know, when it's in the reverse, is that you're finally getting the message of the card, that it says, you know what, there's still, yes, something bad happened, but there are still things to do, there are still things that are worth fighting for. So with this Page of Swords, not only you get a message of honesty, not only you start to see things for what they truly are, you also get someone who is telling you, okay, yeah, this happened, it's a bad thing, but you need to move forward. There are still a lot of things to get done. You can't just stay here and cry over spilled milk, okay? And they're very forward people. They're not, their social skills are not so much related to being nice to people and to sugarcoat things. They'll just tell you what it is and how it is, and if you like it, that's fine, and if you don't, well, that's your problem, not theirs. So in this case, it's actually a really good help, because you need honest people around you. You need an extra pair of eyes, clearly, because you're dealing with so many things. In the final card, you have the Queen of Coins. This is a great card to come up with a house or home related thing. Queen of Coins, of Pentacles, could be someone represented by the earth sign. So a Capricorn, a Taurus, and also a Virgo. But this is a very, beyond that, it's a very maternal card. Sorry, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Is someone who has the ability to nourish her little project and allows it to blossom. We see flowers and roses all around her blooming. So after all this hassle and all this problem that will happen in the middle of the month, you will be able to refocus on your project, Scorpio, whether it is your home, whether it is your marriage, whatever it is that you're trying to build with another person, and you will be able to give it love and care and really pay attention to it and nourish it so it grows and blossoms. Okay, so I think it will be the middle of the month, it will be hectic and you will feel stressed, but by the end of the month you will be able to take on the attitude of the Queen of Pentacles. And even for those of you who are trying to form a family, to start a family, it's a good month to find out that you're pregnant, or that, I don't know, the adoption papers went through. It's even, you know, you could be even, if you haven't having you have been having, issue with getting pregnant, with fertility, and perhaps you're going to a physician, a doctor is telling you, no, you know what, you won't be able to get pregnant, get a second opinion, because maybe he's not being completely honest. And the same if you're going through an adoption agency, just check them out, see if there are other options, maybe check even with a lawyer, because SWOR people can be lawyers also. Even if this person, you might see them, if they're not your child or someone like that, you might see them as too young, and then your first reaction will be like, oh no, this person is too young, it's impossible they can help me. Actually they can, okay? And they will allow you to refocus on what really matters by the end of the month. So I hope, Scorpio, that this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you next month. Take care.